Former unified world champion Anthony Joshua says he has the fire going again as he looks to rebuild his career against American heavyweight Jermaine Franklin this April.
I've had to kind of get rid of a lot of distractions and things in my life so I can put my heart back into the game, because I always built businesses outside of boxing because of the fear that, you know, going back to square one. So I've always tried to build an empire, so when it's all said and done, I'll never be able to look back and say I made stupid decisions. But I made a conscious decision last year to step back and just put my heart into boxing and nothing else. So yeah, I've got definitely got that fire going again.
The British boxer is coming off the back of successive defeats to Ukrainian Oleksandr Usyk, who won Joshua's WBA, WBO and IBF titles in 2021 in London, before defending them successfully in last August's rematch in Saudi Arabia. Since then, the 33-year-old has moved to Texas to train with new coach Derek James, and the former champ has found a new and more traditional motivation for winning.
Like making money, straight up. Like, this is a prize fighting sport. Like, I've been broke, my family's been broke. I know what this means, and I do it like because I'm good at it and I hustle hard. And when it's all said and done, no one will care about me no more. So I've got to make the most of it while I'm here.
For Franklin, this will be the American's second successive fight in London. His last bout was a close majority decision defeat to Britain's Dylan White in November, which was the first defeat for the 29-year-old from Michigan.
I got the utmost confidence. I believe I could beat anybody. You know, there's never a doubt in my mind. If you doubt yourself, you're in the wrong sport. This ain't the sport for that. So as a man, you know, he's a man just like I am. He bleeds just like I do. So like I got the confidence for me to pull this victory out.
Joshua makes his return to boxing and the O2 Arena in London to face Franklin this April 1st. There's some big news happening in women's boxing. The former pound-for-pound #1 and undisputed welterweight champ Cecilia Braekhus will attempt to win a title in her second division. Braekhus, who is 41, won the WBA and WBC titles in 2009, before claiming the WBO belt in 2010 and the IBF in 2014. In a story similar to Joshua and Usyk, Braekhus lost the titles by decision to Jessica McCaskill in 2020, before losing the rematch in 2021. The 26-year-old English champ Terry Harper will put her WBA super middleweight title on the line against the First Lady of Boxing at a date and venue to be announced shortly. And the women's undisputed featherweight champ Amanda Serrano isn't content with boxing domination. "I'm heading back to a jiu-jitsu tournament and an MMA cage," tweeted The Real Deal. "I'm undefeated in 3 MMA fights. Not bad for a boxer, huh? Lol." She has released no more details about where and when, but with her promoter Jake Paul on the case, the PFL is the likely destination for her return to MMA. The problem child has already signed a contract to fight there himself, so we can assume he'd bring his star client along for the ride. And outside the ring, Oleksandr Usyk has urged the International Olympic Committee to ban Russia and Belarus from the 2024 Games. The Russian army is killing Ukrainian athletes and coaches and destroying sports grounds as well as sports halls, reasoned the unified champ. The medals that Russian athletes are going to win are medals of blood, deaths, and tears. Russian athletes have competed as neutrals in the last 3 Olympics as punishment for their state-backed doping scandal. Since the Russian businessman Umar Kremlev became president of the IBA in 2020, Russian and Belarusian athletes have been able to compete with flags and anthems. For some, that will no longer fly. The United States and Ireland have announced that they will not be competing at the World Championships in May, a major qualifier for the Games. Several countries look set to follow their lead, which may mean Usyk and Ukraine get another win over Russia.
Thanks for watching, and remember, If you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.